The NBA playoffs have kind of kicked off. The Lakers and Hawks both won their play-in games, and we got some more action tonight. So let's bring in Mike Vorkunov, the NBA reporter for The Athletic, to talk some playoff basketball. Mike, let's get into the play-in. I'm still grasping this whole concept. LeBron and the Lakers won in overtime last night. So what did you see from the Lakers, and how do you think they're going to match up against the Grizzlies?
I mean, they definitely made him sweat, right? Last night. Almost blew it to it at the end, so they had to go to overtime. That's kind of been the story of the season for both the Timberwolves and the Lakers. It's been a lot harder than both teams probably would like. I think the matchup's going to be interesting. Look, when you got LeBron and you got AD, you always have a chance, right? We have to see what the Grizzlies are going to look like. They don't have Steven Adams. John Morant, has come back from his suspension that he had last month. Dillon Brooks brings a lot of spice. He's already talking trash. So we'll see how that weighs on LeBron and AD and all their psyches. I mean, I think the Grizzlies are definitely the favorites. They still are a good team despite everything that happened to them this year. But when you have AD and LeBron playing, and they've been playing well, they had the sixth best record in the NBA since January 25th when AD came back. I think it's going to be close. I think it'll probably go something like 6 games, but I think the Grizzlies probably are the favorites in this one.
Yeah, Dillon Brooks saying that he wants the Lakers. Young man, be careful what you wish for, because LeBron James, even though we're about the same age and got the same hairline, the kid still looks young. So let's move on and talk about Ice Trae and the Hawks. Even though Jimmy Butler pretty much guaranteed victory, the Hawks are able to beat the Heat. So what do you think they're going to need to do to beat the Celtics?
I mean, that win last night, I don't know how much it was the Hawks and how much it was just a weird season that Miami's been having, right? What can they beat the Celtics? I don't know. A bunch of injuries, maybe. Jason Tatum kind of not being Jason Tatum for the whole series. The Celtics are just so good, both on offense and on defense. And it's a bad matchup for the Hawks. And they're still a team trying to kind of figure themselves out, too. Quinn Snyder got hired midseason. Obviously, Trae Young played well last night, but they're big underdogs in this series, and I think maybe they just caught the right team in the play-in tournament.
So let's talk about tonight's play-in games. We got the Bulls versus the Raptors, and we got the Thunder and the Pelicans. No Zion Williams for whatever reason. Man's always hurt. But what are you expecting from these matchups?
I think the Pelicans-Thunder game will be fun. I know no Zion, right? So that kind of makes everybody less likely to tune in for the general audience. But, you still have C.J. McCollum. You still have Brandon Ingram. The Pelicans have had their ups and downs, but they're interesting. The Thunder are way ahead of schedule. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander averaged 30-plus points, and I like what the Thunder are doing. They're a fun team. It wouldn't surprise me if they win tonight, despite all that youth. And it'll be a good game, I think. And Toronto and Chicago, I don't know. It might get ugly, but somebody's got to go play in that next game Friday night.
Yeah, it's going to be great games tonight and the NBA playoffs in general. Now we're done with the regular season. We don't want to see guys no load management here. It's playoff time, win or go home. Mike, thanks for joining us.